Everyone, welcome back to the channel Coins Reaction Zone in episode 13 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Season 1. So last episode, pretty good return to form episode, considering I didn't really like episode 10 and 11 on the series. But last episode, we had one box of Scooby snacks eaten by Scooby, which was 104 snacks total, because I went back and counted, and a few of them were clumped up together, but that's how I got them. So bringing Scooby's total up to 119, and Shaggy's still only on 7. Daphne got her first property damage, bringing her total to 5,200, beating Fred by 5 grand. Shaggy and Scooby broke a wooden door, giving them a plus 50 on their property damage, bringing Shaggy up to 115,300. And then Scooby had $2,018,300. And then we had one more weird food by episode, which was a strawberry ice cream and a sandwich spread with liverwurst, which sounds disgusting, so that'll be fun to make. Last episode, I rated it a 6.5 because there was a few things like the mummy interactions, basically not really being scared of it, just kind of running around it and not really reacting to it. For Professor and the different turning to stone, like legitimate kind of interesting with actually following up on forensics knowledge and actually going for and exploring things. It kind of built up the episode a bit more, and also showing like the actual how they did something with like the cement casing in the floor where they used to cast the statues of the Professor, Scooby, and the mummy and all that, and then like cement bags around it. And just a lot of interesting parts of the episode of like the history of Anka and the mummy, how they kind of built up that kind of backstory, which they never really do, which I really enjoyed. That's it for the summary of episode 12. So next is episode 13, which was released on December 6th, 1969, called Which Witch is Which? Pretty fun episode title. Written by Ken Spears, Joe Ruby, Bill Lutz. Directed by Hanna-Barbera. Let's just get right into the episode. No time wastage. I'm excited. Especially since I just watched the previous episode a couple seconds ago. I'm really interested to see how things are going to go from here, since I enjoyed the episode a lot. Also, how many stats they end up going to have. Oh, no Scooby in this, in that Mystery Machine shop. Oh, a zombie looking guy.
Can you show us the way to the main road?
Trying to scare them away. That's the zombie from Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed 2, for sure. The live-action version. I recognize him. He had more of a kind of like ghostly look with like wrappings and teeth and stuff, but that's definitely the zombie from Monsters Unleashed, or at least like an homage to him.
As strange as it may seem, I've seen the zombie you speak of, and the old witch that brought him to life with her voodoo magic.
Old witch brought him to life.
Me and my partner Zeb went into the swamp to do some frog hunting.
Old witch 6 months ago.
Strange noise. And that's when we saw
him and his partner Zeb.
Smoke of darkness, demon of evil, take the form of the living, has come forth from the flame.
That sound effect
And ever since then,
with him coming up was the same as Captain Cutler's, which is pretty funny.
No wonder this town is deserted. Yep, Zeb and me are the only ones left.
Zeke and Zeb.
He won't leave his cabin.
Well, it's the story from their point of view, so I'm pretty sure Zeke and Zeb are going to be the bad guys. Scooby broke a wooden barrel, and I looked it up, and it looks like it's about $100. I was giving it more of an antique feel since it was released in 1969, so basically doing that from 69, $100 for the wooden barrel. Wow, a lot of work goes into making that creepy area. Also, that crocodile's not attached to the witch and the zombies aesthetic, so that's pretty interesting. Oh, they're going straight up there. Wow.
Yeah, but no witch. But plenty of witches' wares.
Mike, look! Here's some more of those crazy voodoo
Oh,
dolls.
voodoo dolls.
Just like us.
She's trying to scare us off.
Well, it won't work. That voodoo stuff is just a bunch of phony baloney.
Yo! I've been voodooed!
Hold it, Shaggy. All you did was back into this fork.
Oh my god, of course there's something like that to make it seem like it makes sense. Also, it's obviously Zeb and Zeke, but they still did a lot of work to the set design to make it look like Witch's house.
You shouldn't believe everything you read.
No, my pretty. I think you meddlers must be taught a lesson in witchcraft. Smoke of evil, make her vanish!
There's like a head trophy. Oh no, it's a painting. I thought it was a head trophy of the witch. Wow. Full on disappeared them. It must have been a trapdoor, right?
All that's left are her footprints on that rug.
Wait a minute. There's something funny about those footprints.
Yeah,
Look
must.
at the way they slide back to the edge of the rug.
That can only mean one thing.
Like she had big feet?
No, silly. She slid down through a trapdoor in the floor.
Yep, trapdoor. See? Me and Vilmar are on the same page.
So that's how it works.
Yeah, but then what happened to Daphne?
I don't know. Ready? Footprints.
That witch is quick, man. Full on like fake floating. Also, they were able to rescue Daphne just fine. She got
Away from
unwrapped
that witch.
and they unslid.
Now keep it quiet.
And he's really good at tiptoeing and hiding.
Shadow. Two shadows?
2 shadows.
Yikes, get lost!
I like the aesthetic of this boat and stuff.
Dog tails, that's what zombies are made of. Sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what ugly old witches are made of.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Hey, Scoob.
Yeah, I think this predates Powerpuff Girls, so maybe that's what later goes on it, since it's was still boomerang. Poor Scooby. You would rip your tail off.
To the rescue.
A Scooby snack for the rescue. For what? Alright, whatever. Brings his total up to 120. That was funny. He called him a bad dog and punched him. This witch, like,
Go back.
whoever ends up this being, either Zeb or Zeke, full on has magical powers with how they're coming in. Like their entrances.
The witch's broom. We win.
I guess that's how it works. Oh, nice.
Look, it's the witch. And she's got Scooby in
That ship is already destroyed, so we're not going to count it for property damage.
Hold on tighter.
It's me.
Shaggy!
We thought you were the witch.
I wonder how hard they were punching. That was pretty
What are you
bad.
doing in this half-flooded old riverboat?
I don't know, but let's borrow it and bust out of here. There's the exit.
Zoinks, look who's guarding it. Help, help. She got me. Get her off.
Yeah, it's obviously a costume at that point.
Phosphorus to look like a witch.
Her head, it's just a balloon. That's what made her fly.
Swell. Now how about stopping this crazy crap?
So it can switch between different balloons and stuff. Interesting. Of course the throttle's stuck. Why not?
Look like the anchor hook.
Yeah, like an armored tiger.
Seriously? They're immediately going through it. Hooked an armored car with a bunch of money.
$1 million in there.
So that's it. Those creeps were after this money.
Well then, let's give it to him.
Huh?
Armored car with $1 million that they happen to get.
The money!
Those guys have probably been looking for years,
Money!
and they just happen to get it. That's insane. Talk about luck for the Mystery Machine crew.
Go buy yourself a new face.
Is the cart set up? Here they come.
Oh my god, he's just gonna smack him with a tree into the truck? That's insane, Fred.
Now we've got you.
There's no way they weren't seen, and oh, poor Scooby. He got slammed into the truck.
Oh no, Scooby-Goo.
I'll undo him. Got him.
Oh, nice, there you go. Nice catch, Shaggy.
Thanks to that fast fishing team of Shaggy and Scooby.
Alright, that's them caught.
Hand it to you kids. Finding that missing armored car.
Oh, it looks like the same sheriff from What a Night for a Night.
Sheriff?
Zeb and Zeke.
Zeb and Zeke.
They were
Yep.
the ones that hijacked the armored car and sunk it in the swamp.
Then they waited all this time till it was safe to look for it, but couldn't find it.
So they invented the Witch and Zombie Act to keep people away.
While they searched the swamp with a metal-tipped pole.
I get it. The pole would make a metallic sound when it hit the armored car.
Yeah, and then they'd pull it up with the witch.
They had us fooled for a while with an old smokescreen trick. Show 'em, Velma.
Zeke the witch could appear and vanish as if by magic behind a cover of smoke. Watch.
Oh yeah, I was interested in that too. Also, it's like a little ball that...
They sure had everything figured out.
Little smoke
Where they're
bomb.
going, I don't think their disappearing act will ever work.
Nice. Okay, that's
Well,
interesting.
what started out as a fishing trip sure ended in a dandy mystery. What's Scooby doing?
Oh, he's still fishing. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that they went for fishing in the lake for like food and stuff, and then oh my god, of course he caught a fish. They went fishing and then ended up catching a zombie and a witch.
No one will believe.
Alright, and that was Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Episode 13. So we have 4 episodes left, but this one, pretty interesting. It was our first double villain team, which I'm going to write that down. Our first one was like 4 different disguises, but it was all one guy. So this is our first real double. So Zeb and Zeke, who raided an armored car and then basically dropped it into the lake and then forgot where they put it. The Shaggy gang happened to just be going there for fishing. Creepy ass lake. And then whenever they got there, they just happened to being chased by the witch. He happened to drop anchor and yank it out of the water, which is insane. Of being able to use that much force to actually drop it out of the water, that would be physically improbable. but still makes for a fun ending, I guess. Not really much interactions, but I did like how technically savvy the disguises were for these guys. Like, they had to do serious set dressing on the witch's house to make it look like spooky and really bring in with their vibe. Who knows how long they've been there, probably months and months, and actually going through with all those little nitty-gritty details. Pretty good on them, with all that interesting detail. And so I think I'm going to give this episode probably a 6 out of 10. I've liked these last 2 episodes a lot. Felt like a lot of wasted time of the different kind of comedy moments. Didn't really hit as much for me, so probably going to be cut around, so you probably won't see them. But it was like Scooby-Doo eating like a jumping bean and then jumping around for like 2 minutes. And then that's when he broke the barrel that accounted for his property damage. And then just other times there's a lot of annoying parts. But I did like the story, and then it was an actual mystery of actually doing an armored car heist and dropping in the ocean. So that was a lot of the fun parts, like the set design of the spooky ship that they were traveling on was legitimately kind of creepy. And the witch's set design was a really nice attention to detail. So overall, a pretty fun episode, which is why I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it in our first double team of bad guys. And then Scooby ate one more snack, bringing his total up to an even 120. Shaggy still at 7. Scooby got $100 worth of property damage, bringing his total up to $2,018,400. No weird food this episode, and no other property damage or Scooby snacks. We're finally almost done with season 1. 4 episodes left. I'll probably react to all of them on one day in a row and do like an extra Scooby-Doo episode on that part, just to catch up with what my current schedule wants to be, just to make sure that I'm all caught up and all good with that. So I'm really excited to finish off the season 1 and move forward with more Scooby-Doo, since, we have 430 episodes to get through. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a great day.